ever had the feeling that you knew what someone was going to say just before he said it? Or have you ever walked into a strange room and had the sensation that you'd been there before? Well, if you have, you've taken a small step beyond. Now watch a giant step. It's a lovely house, isn't it? It used to be one of England's more fashionable country homes. But now, it's closed. Not for rent, not for sale. It's just closed. In fact, its American owner simply locked the door and walked away. But locking the door hasn't helped Ellie Pelston one bit. It isn't easy for her to forget what happened here. It all began, normally enough, with the arrival of the first weekend guest.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Enter Donald Ainsley Stewart, career man with the United States Foreign Service.
Donald, you darling. You did manage to make it.
Well, I was told that anyone that passed up a chance to spend a weekend with Ellie Pelston was a fool.
You're a dear boy. I knew you'd make a perfect guest the moment I laid eyes on you. Hurry down now. The others will be arriving any moment.
May I help you unpack, sir?
No, thank you.
Can I get anything for you, sir?
No, thanks.
Do you think I'll go on taking this sort of thing from you forever?
You won't have to ever again.
What are you talking about?
Can't you see? It's plain enough. I'm packing. I'm leaving you, Carter, for good.
But leave it. For whom?
Anyone who can make me feel like a woman.
Why, you cheap, rotten...
Careful, Carter. You'll have a fit.
No. You're not leaving. You're not. You'll never make a fool of me again. Not ever again.
Threatening. How ridiculous you are. Why don't you stomp your feet and scream? Why don't you? Carter! Let me go! No! 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 Help me! Somebody please!
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Stop what? Stop what, Donald?
Ellie!
Donald?
It's impossible. Gone?
Donald, who's gone?
They were here. They were. They were.
Who was here?
I don't understand.
Donald, are you all right?
Ellie. I saw them. A man and a woman. Ellie killed her with this. There was a fire in there. That lamp was on.
Donald, you're not serious. I mean, you really do look as if you'd seen a ghost or something. You'd better have yourself a drink. Come on, I'll fix you one. This will fix you up. 7 different kinds of rum, a dash of bourbon, and all kinds of marvelous things. Well, now, that must be some of the others. Help yourself. I'll be right back, Donald.
I'll have one, too. Well, I haven't made an impression like that in weeks. Here, your need seems to be even greater than mine.
Was the drive down from London terribly exhausting?
Oh, it was a bore. It was a terrible bore. I got so tired looking at the back of that chauffeur's head. Every place we go with Julian, we always have to drive. Just once I would like to be able to go by train.
The car's quicker.
Oh, the car is quicker. And if I say I'd like to go by aeroplane?
The car's more comfortable.
You see, he's stubborn. With Julian, every day has to be like yesterday.
When you discover the best way to do a thing, it's foolish to change.
None of you know my new friend, Donald Stewart. We must all be especially nice to Donald. This is his first time in England. He's to be attached to the American consulate here. Donald, this is Hermione and Julian Morley.
How do you do?
How do you do?
How do you do?
How do you do?
And this lovely young thing is Claire Seymour.
That is the secret of Ellie's success with people. Flattery rolls from her tongue as naturally as breathing.
I thought she was just being accurate.
There is no question that you're in the right line of work.
Excuse me a moment. I have to talk to Isabella about dinner. Fred.
Now, I know what I'm going to say will sound not the way I mean it to sound, but have I met you somewhere before?
I'm disappointed in you. After that lovely compliment, I expected something more artful.
No, I mean it. Have we met somewhere?
If we had, I should hope you wouldn't have to be reminded.
Now, please. This is terribly important.
Well, Ellie said you'd never been to England before.
I just arrived here 2 days ago.
Since I've never been to America.
Now, you just arrived here, or didn't you?
Yes.
I mean, just a moment ago, just before I saw you and dropped that glass.
Yes, but why is it so important? And what made you look so strange when you first saw me?
Because... No, it's too ridiculous.
What is, for heaven's sake?
No. Now, you've just met me. And if I told you what I have just seen, you would know that I was a complete fool.
Try me.
Perhaps after I've known you for a while.
I hope that won't take too long, Donald.
I don't quite know what to make of you, but your approach is certainly intriguing.
On the contrary, I find it quite obvious and rather disgusting.
You always put things so delicately, Carter. Meet my boor of a husband, Donald. Every time he opens his mouth, some new horror comes out.
A natural result of being married to you, my love.
Carter, how nice to see you. But Claire said you weren't coming.
I couldn't bear to spend a whole weekend separated from my loving wife.
And I was so looking forward to a pleasant weekend.
I'm sure. That's why I changed my mind.
You see how it is. Mr. Stewart is a friend of Ellie. We only met 2 minutes ago.
Oh, I'm sure that won't handicap you, my dear. Ellie, which room is it? I'd like to clean up.
Your usual.
Which room is it?
The Seymour's room?
Is it the one across from mine?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact.
Claire, come upstairs. I want to talk to you.
I have heard everything you have to say. Too many times.
No. Would you rather I went into it right now? Right here?
No. I see no reason to bore everyone.
Good afternoon, Carter.
Oh, hello. Hello, Julian.
Hello. I think I'll finish unpacking.
Dinner's at 8, Donald. Oh, by the way, we make it a custom of dressing here for dinner on weekends. I hope you don't mind. Makes it more of an occasion somehow.
Not at all. Dress for dinner. That means that Claire and her husband will be in dinner clothes.
Yes.
It's a very odd young man you found, Ellie.
Yes. Isn't he?
Do you suppose I like making scenes like that?
I hope you don't do it for my amusement.
Now, Claire, please. I can't take any more today.
All right, darling. Let's forget it.
Are you lost?
Well, I realize how this must look, but I was just trying...
Really?
And I can't blame you a bit if you've already made up your mind that I've lost mine.
Donald, it could have happened to anyone. You don't have to explain anything.
Yes, but if you had seen and heard what I did, sure, the easiest thing for me to do would be to leave. But I can't, because I can't help but believe it was a warning.
A warning?
What I saw up there this afternoon in that room, I saw Carter Seymour murdering Claire.
You saw it, Donald?
Yes, I saw it. I saw it, and I heard it.
Donald, it's easy to understand how you might get such a notion. They do fight quite a bit. But they've been married for 6 years, and it's always been like that. They really adore each other. It's their private kind of lovemaking. It's really, everyone knows, quite harmless.
How could I have seen and heard what I did before I ever met them? Before they even arrived? How could I have seen them in that room while they were still miles from here? Well, look, I know how this sounds, because if I heard what I'm telling you about, I'd call a doctor.
And now you believe that what you saw really will happen?
Oh, no, I don't. I don't believe that. I can't. How can I believe such a thing? But I know it. Just the same.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. I don't know what anyone can do. Change rooms, separate them. I don't know.
you had experiences like this before, Donald? I mean, I know a lot of hostesses who'd welcome the addition of a few ghosts to lend a bit of interest to an otherwise dull establishment, but believe me,
You still think I've lost my mind, haven't you?
No. I wouldn't put it that strongly. Well, if you insist on making an issue of this thing, I do have my other guests to consider.
Dying for a drink.
Martinis?
Excellent idea. Stuart, I want to apologize for...
Your dress.
You've got that look on your face again.
It's the same one, the one I saw before, on her.
On who? Anyway, it better not be. It was sold to me as an original.
Well, there, you see. How could I have imagined an original dress?
How do I know what you saw just because you convince yourself after the fact?
Would someone like to tell me what this is all about?
Yes, I'll tell you.
No, not in my house, Donald.
Ellie, I congratulate you. Your weekends are never dull, but this time you've outdone yourself. When are we to be let in on the mystery?
Never, if I can help it.
Martini is wonderful. Aren't you drinking?
Carter, can't you ever say anything nice about anyone?
Not if I can help it.
You know, you used to be such a nice little boy, but you've grown into such an unpleasant young man.
I think Marie's a lovely child, Carter.
Lovely. Oh, she's pretty enough, but she'll never be able to stand Bernard's pace for long. I give them 2 months, maybe 3. She'll soon begin looking for a man closer to her own age.
They're not even married yet, and you have them in the divorce court.
It's inevitable.
Oh, there you are, you see, Carter. You're so bitter.
I don't know whether he's bitter or just a bore. Well, I'm so glad to see you awake for once, Julian.
How are things at the plant, Carter? Are your difficulties with the supplier at an end?
Yes, we've come to terms.
I must talk to you alone.
Go ahead, talk.
No, not here.
We're still competing.
I've got to talk to you alone.
Perhaps you'd like to see me alone, Stuart.
Oh, Carter, for heaven's sake.
No, it really isn't the sort of thing that you're thinking.
No. Well, just what sort of thing is it? Well, go on, Stuart. Why don't you explain it to everybody? I'm sure they'd be very interested. Just look at their faces. Ugh.
See, if I told you now, you'd only misinterpret.
No, that's not likely. Where Claire is concerned, there's not much possibility of misinterpretation. Now, 6 years of marriage have taught me what to expect. Do shut up, Carter.
Ellie, are we going to play bridge tonight?
Of course. You know Julian and Hermione live for their bridge.
You do play bridge, don't you?
Oh, I'm sure he plays all kinds of indoor sports.
Carter, please.
Do I embarrass you, Claire? I didn't think that was possible.
Carter, please, for heaven's sakes, we've all been friends for a long time now. Let's just have a pleasant weekend.
Do I embarrass you, Claire?
Yes. You embarrass me. Being married to you embarrasses me. Every day. Every night.
Oh, I do. Oh, isn't that marvelous? I embarrass you. Look at her, everybody. Isn't she wonderful? She's embarrassed. Embarrassed? A girl who's done everything. Twice.
never make a fool of me again, not ever again.
Threatening? How ridiculous you are. Why don't you stomp your feet and scream? Why don't you? Carter! Let me go!
Oh, wait.
Sir?
The Seymours. Where are they?
Mr. and Mrs. Seymour? Oh, they've gone, sir.
They've gone.
Yes, sir.
Well, they can't have.
Well, they have, sir.
When did they leave?
Just now. Oh, and they said to give Mrs. Pelston their regrets, that they're not fit company for anyone right now. Is there anything I can do for you, sir?
They didn't even light the fire.
What's that you said, sir?
It was nothing. It was nothing. Nothing? So it seemed. Then. But it was hardly nothing. Call it mental radio, or whatever you like. Donald Stewart's experience was not a simple hallucination. It was an accident in time. Somehow, his mental radio had tuned into sights and sounds of the future. Sights and sounds that for some people, in some rare situations, seemed to repeat over and over again, from the past or the future, like an echo in the corridor of time. What Donald Stewart saw and heard did happen, just as he had seen it and heard it, in the same room, on that same September weekend, but a year later. Unfortunately, on the actual and fatal weekend, he was not there to interfere with fate. Now, perhaps as many believe, fate is inexorable, and nothing and no one can change it. Or perhaps not. In a moment, a preview about next week's One Step Beyond. Next week, and every week, we'll be bringing you the personal records of the rarest kind of human experience. Man's adventure in the world of the unknown, that mysterious psychic world beyond our five senses. This is your invitation to take with us that astonishing one step beyond.